Hello everyone, Kyynteluna here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a bit while since I posted one of these or made one of these, and by that rate I was still kinda stuck with many things. I was struggling with ammo and whatnot, and I obviously, as I said, I had to build a new base as well, which I did. After the recording, I started building up a new base and it took me what day and a half ish to make the new base from start to finish. Uh, I started building it up the day after, obviously. I started building up after the recording, and I was done with the basics and the building itself um, during that time before I got on to play with my partner. And then the next day, I continued working on the base. I was able to set up the walls and whatnot around it. And before we hop into any sort of guest or anything, let me take you guys on tour to my new base. There it is. It's bit of a like an sort of a watchtower thingy. It's not obviously super high. I could have made it higher, but I didn't. So yeah, it's not extremely high up, but I mean it looks nice regardless. I have my garden, I have my dew collector set up there. Obviously I have this wall around the base. There is a zombie, I think. Yeah. Fucking hell, it's hard to see. With all this fucking fog rolling in. Is there another one? There is another one. But yeah, that's how my base is looking outside. I have two entry points, which obviously have decorated with some flowers and stuff like that. So let's get to the inside of the base. And here it is. I have this little work corner here, so to speak. I can still add something here. I don't know what yet, but something. I have a couch, my cooking station here, food, little kitchen. I do have a fireplace, which I need to add more food in. Food, yes, food. I mean wood. Fuck me, I can't English today. Bed, which I kind of realized only recently that you can actually just have a bed instead of using the sleep roll to spawn in. And I think that's much cooler to have a bed for like cozier vibe. So yeah, I'm very glad that I have this bed now instead of the sleep roll or bed roll. And then I have forge, my workbench, and obviously all my storage is in here on this wall. It's like super, not super luxurious, but it's cozy regardless. It holds off the enemies and it also is cozy, which I like. So let's do that. Have the fire going for cozy vibes. And today's agenda, I do have a guest active, which I did get while I was working on the base. When I still on that point when I was working on the base, I don't care what the fuck you're gonna say about it, but I didn't have any spawning on when I was working all this. So judge me all you fucking want. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I didn't have enemy spawning on when I was working on these. Obviously because I'm doing solo with my anxiety and panic disorder. It would have been just nightmare to try to deal with. So that's why I had it off when I was working on the base and whatnot. But now I have it back on. And I guess there's going to be some zombies as well in that place. Considering, I mean, it's fetch, but now they can spawn in there, so There must like gonna be zombies there too. I don't even know what fucking place it was that I picked up. Thornbury residence. Yeah, should be fine. I might add dirt to collector, we'll see. At some point. But for the time being I'm doing very well with water and whatnot, so I don't really need that, as you can tell. Yeah, I'm doing very well in terms of drinks and even food as well, so I don't have anything to worry about on that end. But let's get to the job and see what happens. Did I close the gates? Hopefully I did. I have a feeling there might be poppers. I'm not fan of that, but we'll see. Sure, I'm still having some low tier weaponry and some low tier tools and whatnot. I haven't been able to get enough books to upgrade them to better, so for the time being this is what I'm dealing with. Hello, Crowley Crow, how you doing? Not that I would need it, but fuck it, I'm having it. I wish I had this but seeds in the other game I'm doing with my partner, because we are really struggling with like food supplies for the time being. Well, not food supplies, we have food stuff, but the seeds to plant new ones has been kind of challenging to come across. And I'm not gonna loot everything and break down everything because I'm doing quite well in terms of money, so for now at least. Hello, any zombies? Opa. You didn't answer beforehand. That's rude. I guess that's how I proceed. Yeah, that's locked. How did you not wake up to that? No, there's my supplies. I mean, I have the supplies, but I still clear out this house because otherwise it would be way too fast over. So let's clear out this house, even though I got the what I was coming for. Opa. Because that makes all the sense that you have Popper here. How the fuck did Popper even manage to get here? There is no stairway. I find it very fucking weird. That how the Popper have ended up here to begin with. Considering, like I said, there is no stairway, there's only ladder. And as far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard that any dogs can climb ladders. I mean, game logic, not questioning it. Need to... Oh yeah. Good thing is that they are not really hurting that much anymore, considering I'm having like good armor. But I might change to some better, like I might change actually from light armor to medium armor at some point. Good night, Mr. Zombie. I will got what I came for, so I can just break down these doors and see what's in there. Oh, hello. Oh, you already added one. Well, I meant to use my pickaxe, but I mean, sure, I guess. But also, I might have to get rid of some stuff because there is the loot room as well, and I kind of want to have stuff from there, so I might have to drop off some stuff when I find that loot room. That is. I'm really trying to use the pistol as opposed the tactical assault rifle. I saved the assault rifle for those more like oh shit moments when it would be needed for some faster weapon. Another fucking popper. I mean, the popper ran into a landmine? Oh, how sweet. Crawling. Okay, that popper was dumb as a fuck. I mean, I don't mind. It saves me from dealing with it. There is a landmine over there. Another one. Okay, so it reaches this far. I was in the fucking corner and it still reaches this far. I find it very fucking interesting, but sure, I guess. I guess I have to try to explode from there some further away. Didn't I have fucking auto on this pistol? Auto mod. I do not have. I should get one. It'd be easier to kind of just hold the button down as opposed to just press it repeatedly. I really wonder where the fuck the loot room is. Usually this has one. Sure, I can eat some chicken rations. Because you don't need them for any food. Even though I have maxed out that magazine, but I still keep reading them considering, I mean, it's still XP, so. Yeah, I think I might know where the loot room is going to be. Down in the basement. I also realized I'm not carrying any honey with me. Mistake. Need someone outside. Can you shut up out there? I take this to no. Anyone else? No? Doesn't need that I can scrap. And now I have to max out, I guess. 2 letter can go. I anyway had to wait till morning before I'm able to hand it in, so. Yeah, I deal with you in a bit. Fucking chill. Let me loot in peace. Right. Yes, this is my lockpick. Set up out there. For being one fucking zombie, I'm making a lot of noises. I hate when sometimes the animation stays on even you're done stepping the guns. Kill any zombies complete. So much better than the fucking reverse rifle shit that I had earlier. And I just found this, basically. I don't know if I found it or if I crafted it. Yeah, I crafted it. I found, I think it was tier 3 or 3 or 4 sniper rifle when I was exploring, but I... Shut up. I crafted this tier 5 one, so... Well, I guess we slowly start making our way towards the trader and clear out the streets meanwhile. The spawns can go... I mean, I kinda need the leather though for the better armor and shit. Is there anything else that I could throw out? I'm good in terms of seeds for the time being, so they can go. Yeah, I hear you. As per usual, I try not to keep these too long. Like I said, I'm just anyway have to wait until morning to be able to turn the guest in, so guess we just go around clearing out the streets. See if we can find something that I can stack up, considering I'm not having really much space in my inventory. Gas is always nice to have considering I have the motorcycle, so it uses a lot. I shot the fucking deer's ass off. These animals don't really have much fat in them, do they? I'm sorry also if I'm quiet, but like I'm kind of just focusing on the game because I'm alone, so. It doesn't for the fact that my inventory is quite full, I would have minded dropping into some of the buildings and do a bit of a scavenging, but yeah, my inventory is kind of full, so I can't really do that. This is most likely going to be a bit shorter than my other recordings, but I could potentially do another guest, but then again, it might lead into kind of tracking of quite some time, and I don't know if I want to have super long recordings. I mean, this hasn't even been on for half hour, so we'll see. Maybe we can come up with something to add a little bit more time into the timer, so to speak. I would want to bring that gunpowder back, but like I said, my inventory is kind of full. I mean, sure, I could always use my motorcycle's storage to bring more stuff, but yeah.
You're welcome here. Great. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place.
506 to south. Fetch it clear. The infested clears can fuck off. I'm not gonna do those alone. These are like, most of them are so far to fuck away as well. Oh, those higher tier ones. They are basically leading me towards the fucking wasteland and snow biome that is close to my base. So we are not gonna do those.
I got just a job for a simpleton like you.
Yeah, the army boss can fuck off too on when I'm doing solo. That can, yep, sincerely fuck off. Like all these higher tier are either so far to fuck away or they are like army boss and shit, which yeah, I don't fancy really
I
dealing
got
with.
work to do if you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
Sure, I guess this one.
Let's get one thing
Not
straight.
that I'm gonna do it
You're
on
not
this
working with me. You're
recording,
working
but
for me.
I guess I should have taken a bridge supply, something that would have been quick enough to do. Okay, now this time there was fucking Pupper as well. Usually there is just those fucking two crawlies, and now there was apparently fucking Pupper as well. Fucking Kocha. Was that fucking their pet dog? I would be able to make myself a desert vulture, which I would prefer to use as opposed to this pistol, but the thing is I'm not having enough magnum ammo for it, so I kinda have to work on that before. And well, if anything, I guess I just go and empty my pockets and then we can go to my old base, which is right there, and clear that out to add a little bit more time to the timer. I'm pretty sure the zombies would have respawned there for now. I'm carrying so many repair kits on me. I mean, I also kinda use them a lot, but 12. I have so much fucking rotten flesh as well. And so much eggs. Right, so let's go see how it looks like in my old base. Should be fast enough to do, considering how close it is. I mean, it's literally there, the old base that I had. So whenever the fucking zombies were spawning, they are having walls or whatnot in there. Considering, like I said, I used that as my base quite some time before I started building my own one. And all these spikes and whatnot kind of feels shit considering I had everything very well set up here. And then I kind of had to move out. So, yeah. My old base, which is... Oh, hello. Good sir. Yeah. Uh, my old base. Treasure map, you say? Is it going to be one that I can read? Yeah. Nichols treasure map. I mean, I could do that, but I mean... One of you woke up. This is where my dew collectors were before. Oh, I see you. So yeah, we have a new guess for the next time. Unless I'm gonna do it off the recording, we'll see, and pick up something else. But I guess the options are kind of shit cons they are leading me to go far the fuck away. So I mean I have motorcycle, but most of those are most likely somewhere around snow biome or wasteland, and I certainly am not prepared to go to wasteland or snow biome yet. So at some point I may have like meat and eggs and whatnot in separate chest. And the fruits and vegetables and whatnot in the separate too. Mm. Actually, do that. Then again, I only need one considering. Just moving the meat and eggs to the. Ah, it could be there. Mm. It's now a little bit too big for the amount that I'm having for the time being, but it is what it is. Uh, Well, that's the end of this episode. It was a little bit longer one than I usually have. Not much, but a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I'm trying to do this as often as possible, as often I feel like. And since now that I'm kinda started a bit more thrive in terms of weaponry and whatnot, I might do them a little bit more often. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And as per usual, I have my Twitch and my TikTok there. I'm not active on either of them for the time being. Uh, but I try to get back to streaming and whatnot at some point. I don't know when yet. There is so many things that is going on for the time being, so I really haven't found motivation or time for it. So that's why it's just been doing recordings every now and then and just stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.